Guys, Elon Musk just posted that deflation is inevitable. And we know that Elon Musk, whenever he says something or posts something, there's a deeper meaning behind it. So he was replying to Cathie Wood's post where she talked about deflation. If you don't know Cathie Wood, she's an American investor and she leads ARK Invest. She's the CEO of ARK Invest. Now, in her post, she basically talked about the US economy potentially booming while inflation falls very low from 0 to 1% or below. She argued that the Federal Reserve, possibly under Kevin Walsh, will shift from fighting inflation to encouraging growth and won't stand in the way of economic momentum. Now, if you need to understand this, we need to see what deflation is. So, deflation refers to generally the fall in price of goods and services. Now there are two types of deflation. One is the good deflation, other one is the bad deflation. Now in the bad deflation, which is a recession style, in that the economy collapses, the demand drops, the prices fall because people can't buy anything. This is dangerous because debt become harder to pay and unemployment rises. Now there's the other good deflation, and in good deflation productivity is high, and good deflation itself is productivity driven, and technology and innovations make things much cheaper and more abundant. Prices fall while living standards rise. Now, Elon is clearly talking about the good deflation that we just talked about here. Now, Elon, I think, believes this because, firstly, let's talk about the end automation. This is going to lead to massive productivity gains, and AI can do more work at near zero marginal cost, and it's going to get better from here. Then there's the energy, and we are seeing cheaper solar batteries and other breakthrough making energy abundant and more cheap. Now then there's another angle of robotics. Humanoid robots and manufacturing automation drives the cost down of goods and services, and there's going to be a time when most of the world, they are going to have their own robots in one way or the other, just like we have cars today. And then let's talk about the other tech, like SpaceX has these reusable rockets, Starlink satellites. They are reducing costs across transportation, communication, and a lot more actually. So basically, in Elon and Cathie's view, we are entering an era of abundance where cost of living, housing, food, energy, healthcare, and transport will drop dramatically over time, and this is the opposite of the inflation we have seen in recent decades. Now, why does this matter? So both Elon and Cathie Wood are two of the biggest voices in tech investing and future oriented economics. It ties directly into Tesla, Optimus, FSD, energy, and XAI, and broader innovation themes, And in 2026, with AI advancing rapidly, discussions on how central banks and governments should respond to the tech-driven deflation are heating up. And with, like, you see these comments, we can see over here that people are interested in what it means for the jobs and investing Bitcoin, crypto, and the cost of living itself. So let me know, do you agree with the Elon Musk vision? And then we also have a lot of videos on the channel where we talk about other things related to Elon Musk and his companies. So right now on the screen would be one video that would be relevant to your interest, and we'll see each other in that one.